well, let's just carry on right here, guys. And Matthew Golden's going to be the pick for me. I think that Golden is a player that I think is sliding back a little bit. I've seen him go in the 204, 205 range, so you could probably wait. I have really high conviction on Matthew Golden. Initially, when he was drafted to the Green Bay Packers in the first round, I was a little bit bummed. It wasn't necessarily that juicy landing spot that I was chasing. The more that I've thought about it, the more that I've said on it, I'm okay with it. This Packers team has been dying for a wide receiver one. And frankly, no one has stepped up to be the guy there. Jordan Love is a quarterback we know who's going to stand back there and sling it and not really care. Um, he has no problem throwing a pick and bouncing right back and throwing the ball again. Reed is someone who's going to be more of a gadgety guy, plays in the slot, can be moved around, but he's never commanded targets. If you go back and look at his game log last year, not a ton of games, over 7 targets. Christian Watson's coming off the ACL injury. Wicks, not the guy. Dobbs, all sorts of issues there. So Matthew Golden, in my opinion, steps into an immediate role with the Packers. I'm really excited to see what he can do. The argument against him is going to be, well, he didn't put up the numbers at Texas. And I can't fault you there. He didn't. But when you watch the tape, man, he is so clean. He's got a great release package. He can make all the cuts. He can run every single route. He's going to be a double move monster. You
And
let
he
this
can
guy,
drop
he's
all
going
the
to be a
passes.
burner. He might, but you know what? I feel like he's the guy that can turn it around. When I watched the tape, especially when you went into the playoffs and you saw him against good talent, he was absolutely fantastic. I'm telling you, go throw on that tape against Georgia, throw on the tape against Arizona State, and he balled out, man. He was really dang good. He can make contested catches. I understand there's some issues about the hands, but I think that's kind of more of not necessarily falling into his role at Texas right away, coming from Houston. The other issue, too, is that Texas, the quarterback play was frankly bad. We all want to talk about the Arch Manning and what he could be going forward, but at the same time, Ewers was not good. And then when Ewers got hurt and they were kind of using Arch, the main thing that he did was use his legs to kind of move this offense forward. So I'm not concerned about the landing spot for Golden. If anything, I feel like he's just got the opportunity to go forward and grow with Jordan Love and kind of be the guy for this offense. We know they're going to have a run game. I trust Matt LaFleur in that offense. So I'm really excited to see Matthew Golden.
Bull case, I agree. It's Matt LaFleur. It's the Packers. They're always a good team. They're always a good offense. We've seen Matt LaFleur and his offense flourish. I'm with you on all of that. Green Bay was the number 3 team in rush rate last year. Josh Jacobs is still there, still a stud. He's going to get his. Jaden Reed, yeah, he wasn't on the field that much last year, but you've got Christian Watson banged up. Dontavian Wicks, he's a not as talented Matthew Golden. He's a burner that can't catch the pass or catch a pass. And Romeo Dobbs is in a contract year. So I think Jaden Reed will be on the field a lot more this year. That also opens up opportunities for Matthew Golden. But it's just with this offense, we never see a true wide receiver emerge. And there are other wide receivers at this place in the draft that they didn't have first round draft capital, but I still feel like they are going to have a better opportunity from the get. And if a wide receiver doesn't break out in year one, the future is never as bright.
Well, I think Golden will step into a role, and I think that role will be just a role player like the rest of those wide receivers are. Just to be quite honest, I hate to break that to you, Matt. I just
He's
don't see
this year's
him.
Xavier Worthy.
Very, very, yeah. Like he can help you. Like he's a guy you'll be able to play in your flex spot.
Yep.
I hope that's what you're excited about. Jaden Reed, Romeo Dobbs. I think he ends up being just like those guys. He'll help them on offense. There's no doubt. He's better than Wicks. He's probably better than Watson. He's better than some of these guys. Um, he's going to be wide receiver 3 on offense that spreads the ball out like crazy. And there you go.
I think we're sleeping on him a little bit long term, in my opinion. I understand the argument of, well, the Packers haven't really produced anybody, so he's just going to fall into the mix and just get lost. That's certainly possible, but I also think that this is them trying to address that problem. And, I said it early and often with Coach. I know, Chris, you weren't with us, but Golden was a guy that I said might be the best wide receiver, excluding Travis Hunter, in this class. He's got all the traits to do everything that you want as a wide receiver. Now, obviously, he doesn't have the frame of Hampton. He didn't have the production, of McMillan. He didn't have the production of McMillan or Hunter, for that matter. But I just think that he has the ability to play better football going forward than he's played in the past. There's a lot to like about his profile for me. He's fast. He's wicked fast, to be honest. He's got enough size to really compete. He can step into that role, play outside, and really extend this field. So I'm not worried about the competition there. If anything, I think it proves that he could be the guy. I mean, we've already seen that Jayden Reed has been announcing his concerns about showing up, of whether he's going to be the guy or be the number one wide receiver in Green Bay. And the answer is he's not. He was last year, but going forward, he's not. I think it's going to be Golden.